Courtney Sprisler feels at home on the turf. The 24-year-old says field hockey brought her out of her shell as a child.
I was always kind of a shy kid and had a little bit of anxiety, but whenever I just stepped out on the field, I tuned everything out.
Sprisler couldn't tune out the toll the sport took on her body. By her senior year of high school, a series of concussions caused her to abandon dreams of playing in college.
I was in the process of doing the whole recruiting when I had my last blow to a head during a college showcase. Went into a big depression and didn't really want to go to school because I didn't want to go to school and not be able to play.
Shirley Murdoch watched her daughter struggle with migraines, blackouts, and dizziness, and lose the joy she once found through field hockey.
The depression, the anxiety, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to go to this family event, I don't want to participate. It's her mind that needed the treatment more so than her body, and that is huge.
That mind-body connection did not dawn on Sprisler until a few years into her ordeal, when she met Ryan Brandt at a concussion awareness event. He was there on behalf of Positive Strides, a nonprofit he founded 3 years ago.
Our mission is to be able to provide guidance and assistance to injured athletes who have suffered a catastrophic or life-altering injury.
Brandt's own struggles inspired the organization. He says it took months to dig himself out of depression and chart a new course after knee injuries ended his college lacrosse career. He says multiple surgeries repaired his body, but it took medication and therapy to mend his mind and teach him coping mechanisms.
Trying to identify different tools that I could use that when I'm having a bad day or I'm feeling very, very depressed, that I know how to get myself out of a certain situation.
Brandt set up Positive Strides in Anne Arundel County, and now he's expanding the organization's reach to young athletes across Central Maryland by providing injury prevention and management seminars at local high schools. Meanwhile, the foundation is financing treatments to help injured athletes like Courtney Sprisler. She credits dry needling with making her daily symptoms manageable. And although she expects to struggle with concussion-related symptoms the rest of her life, Sprisler still loves field hockey, so she coaches to stay connected. Positive Strides calls her a success story, an athlete who learned to take the discipline she practiced on the field and apply it to life as a team player.
She still is somebody, and that somebody that's not the field hockey player is actually the important person.
Carrie Kavanaugh, WBAL TV 11 News.
Positive Strides has worked with 78 athletes today with mentorships, support groups, financial assistance, and streamlining access to medical specialists. You can learn more about the organization on the WBAL TV mobile app. Donna.